one of the most important part of speech and parts of speech, because it is going to be used in writing as well as in speaking. All right. Now, pre means before, and positions means the place, the position, the, you can call it like where to put it, right? The location, right? So preposition, it means that a word which you are going to place before a noun or pronoun to show its relationship with other words. We use it before a noun or pronoun to show its relationship with the rest of the sentence. At here, before a noun it would be used, or before a pronoun, and it would show the relationships with the other words. And those other words means the rest of the sentence. Ali is noun. We use preposition before it to, I talk to Ali. Now the relationship of Ali with my talking, with the words I talk, is shown to us by the preposition. Pre, before, position, the location, the place. Laila fights him. Yeah, there is no preposition in here. Laila fights with him. Now, with is showing the, with is used before the pronoun him, and this with is showing the relationship of this word with the rest of sentence, and that is preposition. So preposition definition is that shows the relationship of the words in a sentence with the noun or pronoun. With the noun or pronoun. Then we have 8 in on, short preposition, and some double preposition, combined preposition like above and between, like this, under. Yeah, these are different kinds of preposition we are going to study. Yeah, now a preposition is most often placed before its object, right? For example, Ali is objected here in the sentence, her is object in the sentence, learning is object in the sentence, object the receiver of an action, study is object in the sentence, saying is object is in the sentence. Yeah, yeah, sorry, of what you are saying. Now this is object in the sentence. Now the word, the preposition which is used in these sentences, in the following sentences, you can see these to, with, in, to, and of. These all prepositions are used before the object, and earlier we studied the preposition must be used before the noun or pronoun, right? And at here, the another possibility, it can be used before the object, and it should be used. It must be placed before the object, not before the subject or verb, the preposition, right? Now this is what, this is, you are going to learn the sentence structure according to the preposition rules. Okay, like where to use preposition: to, at, in, on, from, for, after, before the noun or pronoun, and before the object, the last word, the object, the receiver of an action. Okay, now we have some kinds from preposition. Yeah, there are some structures, but the structures are, yeah, these are structures actually, the kinds based on the structure. And then we have the uses of preposition, right? That we are going to study from the another slide. Okay, now in kinds, we have 3 kinds of preposition. We have 3 kinds of preposition, right? And those 3 kinds are going to be used with us in the grammar section. First one is called simple preposition, where simple preposition means only one word, only preposition that is one word, and can be either mono or disyllable. It's called simple preposition. And here, this disyllable, yeah. Now, what is mean by syllable? Anyone? Yes. What is mean by syllable?
What is
Yes.
It's one word, two word, like that.
No, syllable is the sound between vowel, right? The word sound, if that produce one sound, the word, like let's suppose two. This is one sound along with vowel word O, right? Two, one sound. But if any word is there like this, fight, I is another vowel, is it, at here another vowels word, right? Now despite, behind, over is one word, one syllable. Between, if among, above, under, far, with, these are now one syllable. So some words which produce 2 different sounds, in simple words, 2 different sounds, and they contain alpha vowel letters, alphabets, they are called syllables, right? Syllables are actually the sounds, but those sounds Further, if you want to say like what is meant by syllable, then the consonant words, consonant letters must follow or must come before the vowel letters. And now the sound that is going to be produced the moment, that is called syllable. Some words contain one syllable, some contains two, some contains three, some contain more than three, like beautiful. Now beautiful word contains three syllable. If intelligent, now this word contains four syllables, right? Now some contains three, some contains more than three, right? But some contains one syllable, like on, in, from, about, at, with, for, to, right? Now these are syllable. Now why to discuss syllables at here in simple preposition? We can have two syllables, right? But those two syllable would be also considered simple preposition. Now just understand this is in the structure, like what are the structures of a preposition? Simple, double, and phrase. Now in simple preposition, all those words which come only you can say as a one word, all those words which is singular in nature, they are called simple preposition. But if they are double, if they become double, they become they are going to be called double preposition. Like for example, because of. Now two preposition: due to, owing to, such as, from to, across from, near to, instead of, along with, in spite of, rather than, next to. These are now called double preposition because two words are combined together and they made the preposition, the new preposition, which is called double preposition, right? Now if the preposition comes together, two preposition, they are going to be considered double preposition. But sometimes preposition also come as a phrase. What is phrase? Anyone? What is meant by phrase? Yes. Phrase means to add some meaning to a sentence, right? Phrase is the part of a sentence that add some meaning to a sentence, but it cannot give a complete meaning by its own when it is alone. For example, if you say in the memory of, so it is going to add some meaning to a sentence, but if you say it alone without other words additions, then it doesn't convey the full meaning. In the middle of, in the presence of, in the presence of what, on behalf of what, in the name of what, by the help of what, at the end of what, right? Now in such these three four words which are combined together, preposition, preposition, preposition. Now this is called these are called preposition phrases. Preposition phrases. Now these are the structure. We have simple preposition, like one word, double preposition, two words, three triple preposition, three preposition words if combined together, are if three words combined together are going to make a phrase like more than two words, they're going to be called phrase preposition. They would come in the nature of a phrase preposition, right? Okay. Now further we have some uses for preposition, and where to use it, where to use in, and where to use this on, right? Now if I ask, if I ask, if you are waiting in the hotel, if you are waiting in the hotel and you are sit in front of the table, and I called you, where are you, Sajid? What would you say? That I am on the table or I am at the table?
I'm at the I'm on the table.
On the table?
Yeah.
This can be wrong. Don't look at this. I'm, do not just focus on concept. I'm on the table or at the table?
Because I am table near to table.
Yes, good. I'm at the table, right? So not on. But if you keep something on the table like this, yeah, the phone is on the table, the desk, the laptop is on the table, right? Then you can say on. But if you are waiting in front of the table, then you would not say on, because on means above. You are not sitting above the table. You are waiting and on the chair. So you are supposed to say a table. Yes, good. Okay. If you are walking in the street, right? And I ask you, where are you right now? What would you say?
I'm outside.
Yes,
Hello.
yes,
Are you hearing me?
yes.
Yes. Hmm. In that case, I should say I am outside or I am
Uh,
going
okay.
to
You would
somewhere.
say I'm on the street right now. I'm on the street corner. I'm walking in the street. On the street. Why on the street? On the footpath, on the street. Because here if you say in, here in means inside, in between. Like you are going in within the between of the street, within the mid of the street. And mid here any car or vehicle can hit you, right? So at here to avoid the mid situation, in represent the mid inside situation. You're supposed to say on. At here with street we use on. And if you are waiting on the door and I ask you where are you, door under. Yes.
So can you repeat your questions, please?
If you are waiting in front of the door and I ask you where are you the moment, what would you say?
I am standing behind of the gate.
Would you say I'm standing on the gate or at the gate?
I am standing at the gate. I think.
Mavish, what would you say?
Sir, on the gate, because to
Yes, yes, on door. I'm waiting on the door and ringing the bell
because
on the door. Okay. Yes. All right. And if you are adhering something, if you are collapsing something, if you are attaching something to the door of the fridge, what would you say? In on it. Yes.
Sir, should be it.
Yes. Yes. What would become if you are going to say I'm going to attach a paper on the fridge? I mentioned on. It would be on. Okay. Yeah, on the fridge. But if you are keeping something inside, you would say in the fridge.
in
Okay, hotel. If you are staying inside the hotel and I ask you where are you?
I am in the hotel.
No.
I am at the hotel.
Yes, I'm at the hotel. I'm at the hotel. And what about the room? In the room, on the room, at the room.
the room, sir.
In the room.
In the room.
Yes, yes. You can say I'm in the room. You can say I'm in my room at home. I'm in my room at home. With home, you cannot say I'm in my home. You must say I'm at
My
my home. In is incorrect. At college, university, all buildings names, hospital, yeah, coming to hospital, that is exceptional case. But with these few, you're supposed to use it, except if you are mentioning the personal room, this the living room, you're supposed to say in room. Okay, at home, at college, at university. Now, uh, if you are at the party or in the party, and what would you say? In party, on party, at.
I am in the
At
party.
Hmm?
I am in the party.
Okay. And if you are in the marriage, then I'm at the marriage or
at,
in the marriage.
at
I am at
marriage.
marriage.
Hmm?
At marriage, sir.
Yes. With all functions and ceremonies, you are supposed to use eight. Okay.
At,
Eight functions and body. Now coming towards that exceptional case, hospital. Yes, if I have written here, so I would show from here. Otherwise, I'm going to mention by myself. Yes, yes, here it is mentioned also. Yeah, if you are a visitor, if you are a visitor, you should say I'm at hospital. If you are visitor to the hospital, visiting someone, you should say at hospital. But if you are a patient by yourself, you should say in hospital. There, yes
I,
or
I
not?
am I am in hospital with the patients. Patient.
Yes, if you are a patient, but if you are a visitor, you must say at hospital. Okay. Yes, this is the exceptional. And if you are yeah, so I hope this is clear. If you are a patient, then you would say in, then you are admitted actually. Yes. Okay. Now preposition of time. These were preposition of yes, these were place preposition. Now we have some other place preposition. Then we will discuss place preposition of time. Okay. If you are doing your work and I ask you, where are you? I'm in work, at work, on work.
I am at work.
Yes,
What?
yes, good. I'm at work, good. Yes, and if you are inside the car, then in car, at car.
I am in the car.
I'm in the
I am
car,
in the
good.
Sir,
And
in the car.
yes, good. And boat, if you are in the boat,
We both
in
are
On
in
the
the
bus.
in the boat, in the boat, in the boat. And if you are in the bus, then
On the bus.
we are on the
good,
bus.
very good. And if you are in the train,
We are
On
in
the
train.
train.
yes, on the train, on the. And if you listen something in the radio,
We are listening.
you would say on the radio. Yes,
Okay, sir.
yes. And if you watch something on the TV, you'd say on TV. But if you are mentioning the drama or movie or film or song or something which you saw or watch on the TV, you would say, I watch this movie, I watch this action in the movie on the TV. For movie or drama, you would say in, if you have watched any action in that. But for the TV, you would say on TV, on the screen. Okay. Yes. What about sea and sky? If you see something in the sky, what would you say? On sky or in sky? Yes.
At the
On
sky.
sky.
On the sky?
On the sky.
In. No, 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 no. It here in. It here the preposition that must be used is in preposition, right? Okay. Yes. Further, we have some prepositions of time, those which are going to describe the time: after, before, between, by, at, in, on. Okay, this is also important. Mostly it is going to be used in Irish speaking as well, the such kind of preposition, right? Where you describe the time. Okay. Now, if the time is specific, if the time is precise, if the time is mentioned, given one, then you are supposed to use it. That is called the clear time. The time is clear. But if you are talking about decades, centuries, months, years, long period of time, you must use in. And if you are going to
In.
talk only about days, names of days and dates, you should only use on. Like, I'm going to
On.
meet you on coming Monday. You cannot say 8 Monday. 8 would be wrong with the Friday name or Monday or these weekly names. Okay, coming towards the first one, with weekend, okay, the D is to be pronounced like T. Weekend. Weekend. With weekend, you're supposed to use 8 or in or on.
On, sir. On this weekend.
Oh my God.
Sir, on.
Sir, question.
What should you use? Which preposition? 8 or on with weekend?
At.
Hmm?
At.
Sorry. 8, yes, yes, yes. 8,
At.
that is right. Okay, at moment. The next is movement. With movement, you must use 8. And if the time is specific, if I'm going to say that our class would start blank 2 p.m. Now, what 2 p.m.? 8 2 p.m.
At
or on
2 p.m.
8 2
At
p.m. Good.
2
At
p.m.
Yes, 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 8 2 p.m. Okay, now with all timings duration, you must say, like if you are asked in IELTS exam even or in any speaking exam or any question, like what time you rise up, you should say, I rise up mostly at 7 a.m. or at 6 a.m. I'm early bird person. Early bird means morning person. Okay, and at Eid day, with any occasion, with any festival, Christmas or Eid day or any other Diwali, right? Any other festival, you must use 8. With the religious festivals or with the other festivals, you must use 8 with those days. And if you are talking about 2 times in 24 hours, where you are not going to mention the specify as not going to specify or mention the specific time, but you would use 8. And those two times are noon and midday or midnight. Noon and midday or midnight. With these three, you are supposed to 8. I'm going to do it at noon. But if you are going to talk about afternoon, you should say in afternoon. Now why? Because here the noon means 12 and the midnight means 12 a.m. At here 12 p.m. The noon, exact specific time. But if you are talking about afternoon, afternoon means after 12 p.m. anytime, right? Okay, so that is not specified, and that's why here in morning, in evening, in the evening, in morning, are the another one in the afternoon, are in afternoon. Okay, so with this now secondly, if you are going to mention the decades, are this centuries, right? A long period, like in the 70s, decades, 10 years, 10 years duration is called decade. Now in the 70s, and if you're going to mention the name of a age, modern age, in stone age, in modern age, in old age, in ancient age, right? In Renaissance time period, in new modern era, in, with all the ages, in must be used, not 8 or on. In 1991, in 2023, right? In the summer, in the winter, in the, with the names of weathers, in the summer, in the winter, right? Not 8 the summer, in morning, in the display. Okay, next you have an summer evening, right? Okay, we are coming at this. On Friday, on 7th Feb, and with the name of months and with the names of days, you must use on. On March 3rd, on 17th July. Okay. I have a question at here from you guys within the in and 8. If you are going to say, I would meet you blank January, which word do you use, in or on?
On.
I, sir,
In.
there we can, there we have to use in.
Yes, right?
I'll meet you in.
Months. With the names of months, you must use in. But if you are going to also mention the
On.
date with the name of month, then you must use on. For example,
On
I'm going to
January.
meet you on 21st January, then on 21st January. But if without 21st or without any date mentioning, you must say only 8 sorry, in January.
In here.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. Date can be mentioned later, date can be mentioned before, but if the date is mentioned before or later with the month, then you must say on. Without date, in, right? Okay, all right. So these were the little bit differences between it, at, and on within the place and time preposition where you must use. Okay, another difference, another note, point to be noted. Sometimes you are going to use 8 and in your speaking or in your writing. Now where to use 8 and in the one sentence, 8 should be used with the smallest one and in must be used with the largest one. What smallest, what largest? Smallest unit and largest unit. Smallest object and largest object. Look, Islamabad and Pakistan. Comparatively, Islamabad is the smallest, Pakistan is the largest. Now you would say,
Okay.
I live at Islamabad in Pakistan. You cannot say I live in Islamabad at Pakistan, because 8 must be used with the smallest one, and the smallest one is actually inside the largest one in Pakistan. Then it fit, right? Okay. Next is, if the comparison of 8 and on, then 8 must be used is like same again, before and on later. For example, I was born at 2 o'clock on 26 July 2016, right? So this is the difference. Whenever you're going to use 8 on comparatively in the one of the sentence, right, then you're going to use 8, you're supposed to use 8 before, in or on later. Okay, so this is little bit different. Yeah, one another yes, one another question for you guys. If you are going to say he is died because blank cancer, now from cancer or because of cancer?
Of, of
From
cancers.
cancer.
Yes, with
Of can-
yes, with all disease you must say of. With all disease you must say of. From and for are going to be considered wrong if you are mentioning the disease. Okay, next, if you are describing the manner preposition means how something happened, and how means by or with happened with this or happened by this, right? Okay, now he was killed by a man, but if you say he was killed with a man, is it correct?
No.
Was
No, sir.
by.
By.
Yes.
Sir,
Why?
it should be by.
Why it is not correct?
Hello. Sir,
Yes.
Some,
because
if any there is object, we will use with like knife, or if
Very good, very good. Yes, with the objects which are non-livings, we are supposed to use with, but with the livings, we must use by. Like he was killed by a man, he was killed by a brother, right? By a friend, and he was killed with a sword, with a knife, not by a knife. The sword or the object which is non-living, we are supposed to use with that, but the object that is living, we are supposed to use by with that. Okay,
by.
so this is the difference between manner preposition of yeah, another question. If something is near, if something is near to your home, that let's suppose that is college, any college, and I'm asking you, where is that college located? And you're going to say it is just close, right? Now, there is one word called near, the other is called nearby. Which one would you use when you are going to mention the college is near or the college is nearby? Which one is correct?
the nearby
Near.
is correct. This college
Yes.
is nearby my home.
Yes. Why?
My
No, 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 no. And here, when you are when you are mentioning another place while comparing, like when mentioning another place in a sense that it is near to this place, then you are supposed to say near. But if you are only directly going to say near, like not mentioning another place, then you would say nearby. It is just nearby, right? It is just nearby. Now, but if you are going to say the college is near by to my home, it would be wrong. You must say it is near to my home. Okay, with two names, near; with one name, nearby. Is it clear?
Okay.
Yes, yes. Okay, so this was all regarding the preposition, and remember this especially this part, the preposition of place and preposition of time. This part, okay, this part must be remembered to you. All right. Okay, let me have some vocabulary. Hmm. What is meant by controversial?
some
Yes.
confusion. So there is some confusion.
No. Controversial. Controversial. If I say this is a
Controversial.
controversial topic, I like it. Yes. Controversial means
Interesting.
debatable. The debate related topic on which you can have a debate with someone, the news or something. Yes. Convenient, available. This product is available in convenient amount, or this product uh, is here in convenient amount, right? Okay, next, cope with, to manage, to handle. We must cope with the grammar first before moving to IELTS section, right? Copious, abundant. Abundant means full of, right? It is the room is abundant of furniture. The my yeah, you can say my purse is abundant of money, right? Abundant, full of money, right? Copious, or you can say copious of the furniture, for copious of the such kind of products, right? Okay, cordial. Cordial means warm, friendly. Yeah, and this word is congenial. Congenial, right? Okay, he is a very cordial person to me. He is very friendly person to me. And controversial, I like sometimes to have controversial topic with my friends, debatable topic with my friends, right? Okay, so these words, these are the vocabulary list. You must remember this. Controversial means debatable, convenient, available, cop with to deal with, to just hit, and copious means huge amount, full amount, and cordial means friendly. Yes, still here, any question? Any query?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, okay. Yes, try to be consistent and try to take daily classes, right? The grammar classes. If you would not miss any class, then you would enjoy, you would get pleasure, and you would learn a lot. Otherwise,
Sure, sir.
yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Take care. See you in the
Welcome.
next session by tomorrow at 2 p.m.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum.